fucking 17, man. He's such a fucking prick.
All clear, bud, all clear.
Leave him off the fucking model.
Man, I'm preaching. I'm trying to get all the help I can. He's shaking his head, yeah, but obviously the driver ain't relaying the same message.
Well, far back, he affects the next car. He's not racing anyone.
You're not racing anyone.
No, not racing anyone at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I that what Clayton said there is like, remember that song? My mind is telling you no.
But my body's telling me yes.
I can't sing it.
Yeah, you can't
just
sing
talk
it.
It's so good.
Talk it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that happens.
I love when people talk lyrics.
Talk lyrics?
Yeah, when
It doesn't.
like
It sounds a little bit
dirty.
Like talk out lyrics is weird.
It's very strange.
I was listening to y'all do that in Daytona on the MRN
I
off
usually
air.
sing.
Yeah, and I really wanted to text you and be like, Kim, just stop. But I know that's like your thing.
That's
It's the thing. I know.
because I know I'm so bad.
Yeah. It's not really an allure when you're like listening to it at the track. You're like, oh,
What are you trying to say? Sorry, I'm not in a band.
You just got to accept it. You know.
Yeah.
I
If
just
you, it although it is extremely funny. I do enjoy it. Like
I try and thematically
yeah.
make it relevant.
Right, and I like
song I
the
choose.
song titles that y'all throw in randomly. That's
Yeah.
fun. Right.
Usually it's only like a one-liner because I know a lot of songs, but really only like 2 lines of the chorus.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't really
So
know
my-
the songs.
My
So you just know 2 lines of the chorus.
my portfolio is wide, but it's not very deep.
So hit me with your best shot.
Feels like the first time.
It does
Because we're
we're back in the studio.
Yeah.
No,
Is your
nothing.
Is your watch broken?
Yes, it is.
Your
It's
tape
a-
job is not
yeah,
really. It was a. It's
Wait,
a
you
good
have
idea.
tape on it?
Yeah, I've got to.
That
So
is
We just gotta
ghetto.
hold
That's
it.
like you might as well put it right in between your glasses.
I was using some black gaffer's tape, and then that fell apart. So now I went back to masking tape.
Why don't you just get it fixed?
'Cause I'm lazy and cheap.
Cheap.
And I mean, this is what, maybe $10 on Amazon, and I'm too lazy and cheap to hit the button on Prime to say, hey, buy me a new watch band. So
Send me that shit.
yeah, send it to me.
Ryan's too cool for us
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
texting
Sorry.
right now.
The CO2 alarm went off with my
Oh.
garage. Well, it's because
Oh.
I drove my Bronco today and I let it run for like 1 minute in the garage with the garage door open. Then I put it outside and let it run for like 10 minutes. Got to warm them up, and close the garage door. And I thought it all aired out, but apparently it didn't.
Oh.
And
Nobody
can't-
go in Ryan's garage.
And I can't reset it from here. I was like, you have to do it at the panel at home. So my mom texted me. She's like, hey, your fire alarm is going off the garage. No, Mom, it's CO2. So it's
There's
not as deadly.
I'm not going to go there. I was going to say you could kind of tie that into the Oscars-ish, but
I don't know how.
Oscars. I didn't watch the Oscars. Who watches the Oscars?
But we're skipping over
We're skipping
Atlanta.
over Atlanta and the new package and the
Yeah, it was all
all
right.
the racing
Package.
stuff. Package.
How many times can they say package in one weekend?
I heard.
Is that going to be...
I heard we weren't supposed to say package. It's like new rules.
I like the word package better.
I know. I love
more
it too.
fun.
It's way more fun because what are you talking about?
Yeah, a new rules. What
Package.
Like my new package
is it? A grouping of rules that
It's always
we've put
fun to
together
get a package.
We've packaged it together. Oh no, sorry, can't say package.
Can't say package.
Can't say package.
I came
That's
home from
silly.
Daytona to 2 packages from a company, and they had the same thing in both packages, and I didn't order it. It's like they just sent me a
What
gift.
was it? Can you tell
ever heard of
us?
this stuff called Huckberry?
Yeah.
They sent me like some
Is it
pants.
jam?
And, no, it's
It's the
clothing.
Jelly of the Month Club.
No, they
That's
make-
the gift that keeps on giving.
They made like outdoor clothing, and
Yeah.
they sent me a package. I'm like, oh, cool. And there was 2 boxes, and I was like, oh, they sent me a bunch of stuff.
But it was identical?
It was identical in the 2 boxes. So I'm like, all right. I didn't order it. I don't know how they knew my sizes. Kind of weird.
That's very strange.
Yeah.
It's the phones, man. The
They
phones
come
can
and
tell everything.
measure
They,
me in my
know.
sleep.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
did the clothes fit?
Yeah, they fit great. I
That
mean,
is
they
so
were my
weird.
sizes. Like even the pants.
Have
What?
you ordered
30,
something
32 is
from
crazy.
them before where you would have had
I don't
the
recall.
sizes?
Or do they fall under the umbrella of a larger company that you maybe have ordered from? Because sometimes that happens.
Maybe. I don't think so. I don't think I've ever ordered
Still
pants from these
some-
people.
Maybe you just
though.
have a stalker.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe they measured me in my sleep or something.
Some of those
They send up little elves
some
with
of the
tape measures.
Yeah.
And this is a 32 waist, okay? And inseam
dude.
Yeah.
31.
Stylists sometimes though are really good about like being able to eye people. Be like, oh, you're a size,
Huh.
whatever.
And with
That's
modern
weird.
technology being the way it is now, they can just look through your phone and see your camera. And
It'd be
Isn't that
cool
weird?
if you had an app that could digitally scan somebody and like have their measurements. Like if you were a tailor or like owned a clothing company.
that we don't get that awkward inseam measurement.
Yeah.
I didn't see measurements a little bit.
What's it called about? what is the word? Which way do you hang? But there's another name.
Addressing or
Which way do you dress?
Which way do you
or-
dress?
Yeah.
Like dressing to the left, dressing to the
To the
right.
right.
I don't know.
Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle, I guess.
Got an angle on your dangle.
Anyway, we got off of Atlanta again.
Well, we did.
The new rules.
Yeah.
Was I don't know. It was exciting. It was
I
all
think
right.
it was a little bit sporty. Did it feel sporty out there?
Sporty.
Sporty
All I
spot.
know is that spoiler is very sporty. It's basically
large.
like a fin in the back.
That's big.
And they had to make it clear so that you could actually see through it
the
because
top,
it's so large.
top half is clear. We're talking about that. Like when they came up with these rules, like, hey, you can't just have that solid. Like we got to be able to see. Out the
Was
back.
there a moment like when testing was going on that there was a solid spoiler and somebody's
Yeah.
like, "Hey,
believe so.
See.
Yeah, I was like, you can't see anything, and so they at least that helped out. But no, I thought it was all right. I mean,
You should like put cool stuff in the clear, like you know,
stickers."
not like, but in
I
like
just
when,
bumper
it's,
stickers.
when it's
thing.
being fabricated, like put
Glitter?
stuff in the middle.
glitter it.
Glitter.
I don't know, glitter. You know, like retainers you could put
bedazzle
glitter,
it,
or
you
like
know?
pictures or symbols.
Bedazzler.
Well, that would just offset the purpose of having clear Lexan.
Right. Yeah.
Glitter wouldn't necessarily.
I guess. They're like, damn, my spoiler's dirty. No, it's just glitter. It's just
dirty
dirty.
Glitter.
spoiler.
It's like
It's
his
shiny.
spoiler just got back from the strip club. It's all glittery and sparkly and stuff.
We are going to Vegas.
Glitter is
yeah,
the devil's tool.
Yeah, but
It's
I thought it
herpes
was
of
all
the
right.
craft world.
It is.
It was an exciting race, guys.
Yeah.
I thought so. Restarts were fun.
You led laps.
We led laps at Atlanta, which was great. I thought we had a really good car, and then disaster struck on pit road with a car 15 laps down, wrecking on pit road, which was great, right in front of us. But that kind of was the downward spiral into our deal.
I do have a question that I wanted because I was not working, but I was tuning in on my phone while out at a establishment drinking adult beverages.
Right, yeah, of course.
And I saw that
Lush.
incident happen on pit road.
Yeah.
And my first reaction was, how much is he puckering right now?
Wait, which one
Yeah.
are we talking? Because I was listening. I don't remember that one. I remember
So-
the one,
The what?
The,
50,
52.
52.
the BJ McLeod one.
Yes.
You were a part of that.
Well, he
So-
wasn't a part of it.
So we were leading the race. George ran second. We come down with, 45 to go for green flag stops, our last stop of the day. And come in, and the 52, I guess he blew a tire. I don't know. So he was on the apron, and he was like 10 car lengths in front of me. So the 47 was pulling out of his box. He was like 3 stalls ahead of us, so I had to slow down, kind of get. Someone's ringing my doorbell. Someone, probably the fire marshal. Slow down, get behind him, and the 52 was all the way out to the grass and got one stall away and decided like, oh, there's my stall. Stop, turn left, like across pit road. And
Hit the 47
3 times.
Oh god.
Do you need to check who's ringing your doorbell? Is it the fire marshal?
It's probably the fire marshal.
Oh, that's a... yeah. Sorry.
Sorry. So the
Train of thought
so
was
the
lost.
52
We got to take a break.
Oh god.
I got to answer this. 1 sec. Oh, my house is breaking down.
We could just keep this because it's awkward and
It
we're
is awkward.
awkward.
And we're just
Just keep
we're gonna
going. He
keep-
said just keep
keep
going.
talking. We're going to have to pick up where he left off with the story, though, because like that was right at the...
Write it. Yeah, you can cut this out.
No,
if
we
you
can
want.
leave it in because now we can like build up the anticipation of the story.
I did think it was
for the
interesting
fans.
that Ryan Priest was like, "Yeah, I was looking at my tachometer."
I mean, you wouldn't expect someone to just go...
Did he just not know where his pit was, BJ McLeod?
Like I said, I was watching on my phone, so I didn't get the full... I couldn't hear the audio. I just saw it happen. So like no real context.
Do you think the spotters just give up once the cars hit pit road? Like they got to give him some direction. Was he
they're
not
giv-
like, "What are you doing?"
Well, there's that handoff point where they're handing off from
To
the
the crew
spotter to the
chief.
crew chief. So if that happens in that 5 stallish range,
It's on the crew chief
Yeah.
/ the driver. What?
I just heard something.
I
in my
heard a
ear.
voice, but
Oh, we're talking about Ryan while he's gone. So
what should we talk about Ryan while he's gone?
he's his O2 emissions.
CO2.
CO2 Whatever.
Emissions.
emissions.
Fire marshal
Methane.
must have a lot to say to him.
Well, I mean, if the alarm's
I wonder
going
if
off
he's talking-
and they sent
But he said his doorbell was ringing and he's got to take this. So I wonder if he's talking
through the doorbell
through
to
the doorbell
yeah,
to
that's
the
probably
people,
what's
which is
happening.
really funny to me.
It's technology. Well, I wanted to talk about this when we were talking about the headphone thing and the
Oh, he's back. Shh.
shh, he's back.
We were so curious. Were you talking through your doorbell to whoever was there?
Yeah,
Who was it?
it was a fire marshal.
Oh gosh. What did he say?
But
What was his name? Captain what?
Obvious.
Captain
Fire Marshal Bill?
Captain Smokey.
Ooh.
No, it was well, so I was talking to the fire marshal for a second, and then a buddy of mine called me who knows the fire marshal. Apparently called him. He knows he's at my place a little bit, so he was like, "Hey, your CO2 alarm's going off." I'm like, "I know." Like,
Thank you.
I know. I can't do anything about it right now. And I was like, "It's fine." So he's going to call the fire marshal and say it's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, I was talking through. I have one of those doorbells that
Yeah.
it's like it's a camera, and I can talk through it.
Did you say, "Hey, I'm not there"?
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, I'm not there at the moment, but everything's fine. Don't worry. My house isn't burning down that I know of."
Yeah.
You would know if it's burning down. You're there.
Maybe.
There's smoke coming out of it.
I don't
There
know.
flames
I don't know.
licking the sides of the building.
That's what insurance is for.
True.
But
So,
anyways,
your story, you were BJ
yeah.
McLeod
Oh, yeah.
DJ McLeod.
going from the grass.
Going from the grass, just hanging a left in front of all these cars on pit road, and 47 destroyed him, and spun the 52 out like the box in front of us, and so I was paying it. Stop it. Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do in this section is I'm just going to put like awkward music.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like if I could do the girl from Ipanema.
Oh.
But I don't know if we have the rights to that, so it may not be that, but there might be music underneath us right now.
Fake sing it to me? Like do
Tall
nuts.
and tan and young and lovely. The girl from Ipanema goes walking.
You should sing what's that
Say,
song?
Dun, dun, dun.
No,
No.
still not ringing a bell.
Okay. It's in your ears right
Oh.
now. Yeah. Like not
it.
on the podcast, but it's in your ears.
Got it.
So it's just going to be like awkward elevator music, I think, for this section of the podcast, so we don't like lose people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Like
don't
we
wanna
lost
lose
Ryan
people.
because
We've lost
there's a lot of
Ryan.
things going on.
He's got all the things happening
Carbon
right
monoxide.
now. It's
Yeah.
apparently pretty serious.
It is. It is a serious matter. So please make sure your batteries are up to date in your fire alarm, smoke detector,
batteries
and
are fine,
CO2
is the thing.
monitors.
It goes off, and apparently you can't
Do
reset
anything?
it from your phone. So I have to call the alarm company and have them reset it, or else it's just going to keep going off and just keep calling the.
They don't want
fire
people to die.
They'll
Which I
keep
get
calling
it, but
and
it's
calling
like,
and
but it's like it's
calling.
very inconvenient if I leave home
Yeah.
and I can't reset it if I know it's fine. Whatever.
And we're back.
And we're back with English. And then it just yeah. So yeah. Okay. So I stopped my box and I was messed up because the 52 spun and kind of pinned a gas man that was in front of our stall, kind of like against the wall. I don't know if he's all right or not.
Oh, that's the one that like broke his fibula, I think.
Yeah. Like
Right?
Yeah, it
Or
hit
is that
him.
a different one?
Or he might have.
And tore an ACL.
No, I think that was a guy that got hit by a truck at Daytona.
No. This was I thought
Atlanta?
it was a 37 or a 47 crew
Okay.
guy.
It might have
Because
got him then.
HMS came out with a statement because
Okay.
they used some of those over-the-wall guys.
So I saw that happen, and so I was kind of distracted by that. And I was close to the front of the line on the box, but we have a guy that stands there, and he gives a thumbs up or waves his arms to my crew chief if we're good or bad. And he was giving my crew chief thumbs up. My crew chief thought it meant I was over. Thought he was waving, so he told me to back
Oh.
up. But we were good by like, a foot. And,
Did you back up onto something?
No, I backed up, and I didn't realize the damn thing was already on the jack. Because there was so much stuff going on, and it
Just
backed
like
off the jack, and
scrape
then it
everything?
broke the jack. So by the time they got a new jack it up, it was just calamity. And then our right front tire came apart, so it really didn't matter anyway. We wouldn't have won the race.
Calamity.
But it went downhill
see?
fast,
There,
but it was
there
great.
you go.
It was the fueler for Chris Busher's
I knew it.
Yeah, then,
broken fibula, torn ACL, and other injuries
Yeah.
to his
We hope you're all right.
right leg.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anthony. Does he go by Anthony or Tony?
I don't know. I do not know Anthony. And
But-
I don't want to pronounce his last name because I'll butcher it.
yeah, it was wild.
Yeah. But hope you feel better.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I saw it, seen it,
It happened right in front of you.
happened right in front of me. I witnessed it. But yeah,
So that was
okay.
Atlanta.
But that was Atlanta.
Yeah.
Now we go to Vegas, West
Well,
Coast.
I do have another question for you.
Yeah.
We talked about phones earlier and things that happened in Atlanta, and you tried on trackside to set the. Did
Yeah.
you set the world record?
No.
Oh, yeah, you did a selfie thing. Was
Yeah,
it the
it was-
most selfies in a certain amount of time? What was
Most
the
selfies
record you were trying to break?
It was most selfies in 3 minutes, and the
Did it have-
record was 168.
Did it have to be with a different person?
Yeah, you can't just
Oh.
like stand with the same person. It has to be with different people.
Did
And,
you
how many-
hold
what-
your finger down rapid fire? Just have people move in and out of the shot?
No, I just split. So it was like I was in the middle, and then they
I don't
had
know if that was
two
a good
lines of
strategy.
people left or right. Then there'd be a lot of photos. You just can't do that. You can't hold that down for 3 minutes. You know how much junk is going to be on the phone? Come on, Kim.
I don't know. That would have been my tactic.
Was there an actual like Guinness person there?
Yeah.
Like doing
really?
like,
Yeah, they were counting.
what'd you get to?
161.
161. And
What was the record?
168. Oh, no. That just was a kick in the
You've got to try it again.
midsection. I know. We got to try it again next year. It wasn't
How
my
do you think-
idea. I wasn't really looking forward to it. Something Atlanta wanted to do because I'm like, I don't want to take selfies.
And then
I
you
don't wanna
got
be known.
close to the record, and you're like,
Well, then we got going and I got competitive. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah.
We started off sloppy. Like the fans were like not getting out of there fast enough. And then like
because
towards
they
the middle,
wanted,
we started rolling.
they wanted some
Yeah.
Ryan time.
Well, then some people started to take their own selfies on their phones.
No.
And then people
not how
finally
it
started like
works.
pulling people out. And like,
It's like,
just-
we got to go, man.
Yeah.
You
we
could
got to
have
get
you
this
could
record.
have beat the record if it weren't for those first few fans.
I know. I was like, we were so close. But, oh, well.
How do you think you get a job to be the like world record
World
point
record.
person?
The world record
The world
point person.
record point person
That's got to be a
that like gets sent places and has to.
I'm sure that's a cool job, but at times, like if you're doing a lame record, like that's
Yeah.
gotta be kind of.
What are
the
the
person that has the longest
qualifications?
fingernails, like that person?
Ew.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
like, what are the
measure it?
qualifications to make sure you're?
Do you have eyes and ears?
Can you count?
Can you count?
Yes. Can you count above 10?
Do you have an authoritative tone or look?
Yeah.
If we put you in a blazer, do you look more authoritative?
You look like you could be a person that is quality control for the
Guinness.
Guinness
I feel
Book
like
of
you'd
World
have
Records.
to have like a Swedish accent though. Swedish.
Hello. That's not Swedish.
Hello.
Hello.
That
this
is-
It's like Russian.
Isn't that weird?
That is Russian.
No, it's not.
am
It's
I'm from Holland. Isn't that weird?
I think you could just to show up in like a turtleneck and like a.
Is Holland still a country? No.
Wait. Okay, Kim. Geography lessons with Kim.
Renamed?
She got called out on Twitter for
About my Canadian geography, which I
but
said
then
was bad.
You just asked if Holland was a country still.
They change names of countries over there all the time.
No, they don't.
It happens.
All the time.
Maybe in like the Baltic area, like
Yeah.
there's been some Yugoslavia.
There's a little
Bosnia,
bit of
Herzegovina,
fluidity.
like, down there, but like in like Northern Europe and like the Netherlands, that really hasn't. I mean, now
UK, Great Britain, England. What do we like? There's a lot of different nomenclatures for different countries over
it's the
there.
United Kingdoms of England,
know.
England, Wales, Ireland, Scotland, and
Great Britain.
Great Britain.
Yeah, I never claimed that my geography was good. I don't know why people are all up in arms.
People just getting all antsy in their pantsy about not knowing.
People like to just complain about
Yeah.
stuff. I saw a guy on Twitter I got angry at.
I like when you call them out. Did
Sunday
you call
night.
them out?
Yeah, there was a guy that was like, I was disappointed in this package. It just looks like they're on a Sunday drive,
What?
like racing slot cars. They're just on a rail. I'm like,
Cool,
I'm
yeah.
like, you serious, dude?
I don't think these people have actually been in a
No, they
race
have no
car
idea. No, they have no idea.
to
I'm
know
like,
how fast and how challenging it is.
Yeah, no, they have no idea. They just want to complain about something they think they can do. They think it's like driving down I-85. I'm like, I don't tell you how to do your job typing buttons on a computer. So
NASCAR should have like an experience, not the driving
I
experience.
was gonna say,
Not that,
NASCAR should have
but where
an
they-
experience where people get behind the wheel of a race car.
where they
and-
bring. I would guess they're not fans if they're complaining, but also fans because he clearly was watching people that are naysayers and throw them in a car with somebody like Ryan
I
and
would
just
love to do that.
scare the shit out of them.
I would love to do it. I'd like to let
And
them
like
drive.
get him close to the wall and have it be a thing where you basically disprove their because everybody drives, so they think they can drive
Yeah.
like a race car just because they drive their car
I mean,
down
I'd love to invite
77
them out.
I've raced a go-kart before, so clearly I'm qualified to race a stock
Clearly.
car.
Easily.
clearly.
We should get
I just
you
think
a-
it would be a funny show.
license
Like
right now.
when Katie Nolan brought all those people that like made fun of
Oh, did the
kickers
field
for
goal
missing
kick?
and did the field goal kick
Yeah.
and they just completely miserably failed.
Yeah.
Did you see the brewery in Chicago after Parkey missed the field goal in one of the playoff games? They said, we will give you free beer for a year.
If you can kick
If you
it.
can make this field goal from the same distance.
And nobody
Yeah.
got it, I bet.
Nobody got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's a lot harder.
Couch coaches.
And then those people who were
Goose Island. It was
and then
Goose
those people
Island.
who complained about it. They're like, "Oh, well, those guys do it for a living." I'm like, "Well, then don't complain about it." I'm
Yeah.
like, "You're just like being defensive now." Like,
We should find some people on Twitter though. We should
like
we should
random people on
orchestrate
Twitter? We should-
orchestrate this. People that are just completely miserable on Twitter that are like, I could do this, I could drive that. He can't.
Yeah, well-
and bring him to the racetrack and put him in the passenger seat.
Oh my god. Well, enjoy another Dorito
lit.
on your couch.
Hey Trey.
Dre's calling me.
Really,
My
yeah.
ex-roommate.
Your ex-roommate, you said?
Yeah, he moved out.
I didn't know he moved out.
Yeah.
That's
He's
fine.
been moved out for a while.
It's because he didn't pay his rent.
He didn't pay his
Remember,
rent.
he got so mad when you brought that up.
Oh,
Well, the
he
rent
always
is
gets
too
really mad
damn
whenever I
high.
bring it up. No, the rent was very cheap.
Reasonable.
Oh, he got AirPods.
AirPods.
Like the
So
Apple AirPods.
he was calling you to let you know that, hey, I got AirPods.
calling you on my AirPods, man.
They're still so
Look at
weird
me,
to
I'm
me when I
cool.
see people wearing them.
Yeah.
They look very futuristic. I don't understand how they stay in the people's ears.
I don't either.
Because
Like, people work out with them.
the regular earbuds don't
Yeah.
stay in my ears. I have very small ear canals, though.
You need the smaller.
They're very small.
The smaller,
A small ear canal.
smaller attachments, or you just need to get in-ears. In-ears.
I have
are-
inner
yeah,
ears. That's
yeah.
what I use.
Yeah, they're great. Speaking of, you were talking about Kim on MRN and stuff like that. And I sent a Snapchat to you guys. She was sleeping.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
During
I think
the
I was
one
looking
on the wall.
down.
No, I think you were sleeping.
Probably.
I watched you. I watched you.
I watched you from
watched
my
you for
pit
like
box.
30 seconds,
I
and you didn't move.
I
for like
didn't
30
know
seconds.
that. Well, there's a lot of voices in your head when you work in radio. It's like the producer and then the cue and then
And
other
then
people.
all the other like voices that
And
are
so
normally there.
all the
Yeah.
regular voices.
Yeah, the regular voice.
So it takes a while to like
down.
for your brain to process it and sort that. So that's what I was probably doing. I had no idea he was there, and then I was like, "What?" And then I saw the picture, and then I saw you up there, and I was like, "You sneaky
She was in deep thought.
bastard!
Oh yeah,
Sneaky.
I'm
very sneaky.
very, very sneaky. Sorry.
You're very sneaky."
Have you guys seen the previews for this movie called Us? It's by Jordan
no.
Peele.
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I love Jordan
Get
Peele.
Out.
Yeah.
The guy made Get Out, and it's you got to watch the previews for it. It looks creepier than hell. It comes out like early March, mid-March.
What's it about? Give us a little.
So it's about a family
synopsis.
of it's a family of four. Yes, family of four who are moving like to the country or whatever, and they have these friends in there. I don't really know what it's about, but it's a very creepy. You're gonna have to watch the movie to know what it's about, but like copies of themselves,
Yeah.
like
Ooh.
come and terrorize them. It's
What?
really strange, and
If-
it's just watch the preview and it will freak you out.
Okay. It's
Super
called
crazy.
Us?
Us.
Did you ever see The Island with Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson?
Scarjo.
I don't
Where
know. I don't think I
where
saw it.
basically it's futuristic and people have cloned themselves and these clones live in like this world.
Yeah.
But they're cloned in case you have a health problem.
I did see that.
Yes.
Yes.
It's
okay,
a really
I saw
good
that
movie. But
Yeah.
then they end up breaking out of the place.
yeah,
It kind of
Yeah,
reminds
so
me
you're
of that. So there's like
so rich people clone themselves
Yeah,
in case
so
they
that-
get like
yeah.
kidney failure.
yeah,
right?
and
So they
need
just-
like an extra kidney
Yeah.
or like a skin graft or
yeah.
So
Yeah.
the premise of Us, according to Wikipedia, scholarly
Ooh, that
source,
is a scary
is
movie.
It's crazy.
husband and wife
Poster.
take their children to the beach house, hoping to spend some time with friends. The serenity soon turns to tension and chaos when a group of strangers, referred to as the Tethered, who
Ooh.
look exactly like them, arrive.
That's super creepy.
Yeah.
Really weird. I don't know
Like, there
what
was-
it's gonna be about. Like,
There's
it's-
like a scene
Tethered.
of them in the trailer of them getting like chased with like weapons, like axes, and like I think they're
and just like the
Ooh.
opposite, like the clone parts of the family, they're just very. The actors did such a good job. They're very like
Like their
creepy
body
and
language.
weird
the way
and
they do like the sort of
movement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just.
I wonder if
they're
there's
just
going to be a
very
big
odd.
twist.
I'm sure there
like
will be
a-
like an M Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, I was about to
you,
say.
you watched.
I didn't watch
Jordan-
Get Out.
You didn't watch Get Out?
It's been on my list and I just keep putting it off because. Did you watch it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
You
It's a good
you
movie.
both watched it?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Damn it.
It's
the
been out
way
for like 2 years.
yeah.
I know, but I just put it off
It
and then
won
I was like,
awards, I think. Like,
whenever
it was
I
a
wanted
great
to,
movie.
whenever I wanted to watch it, I was by myself, and some people said it was like kind of scary, and I was like, I don't want to watch it by myself.
you can watch it by yourself. It's
Yeah.
not really scary.
I mean, there's
okay.
like moments, but there's nothing like
Only like one or two like
Yeah.
blah moments.
I have
you know?
a really good imagination though, and
I don't think I'll watch Us alone
No.
or in the dark.
yeah.
Oh, God.
I will watch it at like noon
Yeah.
on a sunny day.
so with the blinds open.
Yeah.
When it comes out, I'm going to
With
see
a
like
party.
the 3 p.m. showing at the theater. So I walk out and it's still light outside. So yeah.
Oof.
That's
I would,
crazy.
yeah, I don't like scary movies.
excited.
Yep. But Jordan Peele has
he's
done a great
amazing.
job with
He's amazing.
He's pretty
Get
brilliant.
Out was good. Speaking of movies, we already went over that you didn't watch the Oscars.
No.
I
But
did.
have any of you seen any of the movies that?
I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
I saw Vice. I saw A Star Is Born. I saw Black Klansman. I saw Roma. I'm trying to think what else was nominated.
Bohemian Rhapsody was not. Didn't it win?
I haven't seen that
I
because
saw that
I
one.
wanted to see it in the theater because of the music.
Yeah, I saw that one. It was pretty good.
And I haven't gotten to
Pretty good.
it. I feel like I'm missing something else.
I have
Oh,
not-
Green Book. I saw Green Book.
I have not seen A Star Is Born yet. I really need to see it. I heard it's fantastic.
I saw two of them. I saw Black Panther and Black Klansman, and that was it.
Black Klansman was so good.
Oh yeah, it was good.
I love Adam
need to
Driver
watch it,
though.
yeah.
He's good in everything. A Star Is Born. I was a little disappointed.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm a big
I don't know.
B. Coop fan.
Oh, that was
so-
a Lady Gaga fan.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She's kind of. I was a big Lady Gaga fan until she was in this movie, and she has just started to annoy me.
Really?
Wow.
I don't know
Okay.
why.
Wow.
I
I
also-
thought it would be the other way
What about Lady
around.
Gaga?
I also am very annoyed by all these people that are like, they need to run away together. They're in love. And I'm like, he has a girlfriend and has a child with that girl. And by the way, she's like one of the most beautiful people ever. Irina.
And
What's her face?
And
Shank.
It's a
Shank.
movie. They're actors.
Yeah, but she just broke off her engagement, and
Yeah, but he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't.
Don't be a
He's
home
Bradley
wrecker.
Cooper.
that's what I'm getting mad at
Don't
people.
be a home wrecker lady.
Bradley Cooper, star of The Hangover.
That's
You know,
what I'm
screw
against.
this.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm against. All these people that are wanting them to run away together. I'm like, stop it. We don't want to ruin the homestead.
No.
Anyway, Roma was really good. It's a really beautiful film.
Yeah, I haven't
It's in
seen
black
it.
and white
I will not be watching.
and Spanish. So
It's in black and white and Spanish. Okay.
And I have to so I have to read subtitles and some black and white. It's probably like a
Yeah.
love movie.
mean, if
That's
I-
like three things I don't want to.
Yeah, but if I'm feeling a little scholarly, I might, pop
I
that
did
in.
want to see The Favorite. Olivia Colman's speech was my favorite out of anybody's.
Yeah,
Also, I was really disappointed you didn't watch Ryan. But
I didn't watch either. But
oh,
I mean,
well,
I-
Spike Lee won his first Oscar, which I hadn't even realized he'd never won an Oscar
What movie?
for The Black
it was
Klansman. Well, it was the
best screenplay adaptation.
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, his first Oscar.
his first Oscar, which was incredible. I didn't know that. But I was a little disappointed in his speech because he's such a good storyteller via cinematic arts. So I thought I was going to be blown away by his speech. And there were a couple of things in the speech that were really like moving, but it was almost like he couldn't read his handwriting. He had like yellow
was
legal
probably
paper.
nervous.
Yeah, but
Like, I mean,
that's another thing I don't understand when actors get up on stage and can't.
they're
like,
nervous.
well, can't read, not speeches because that's a different thing. Like when you
Have you
won
seen
something.
Zoolander? A lot of them, can't read good.
I know, but when they can't like read the prompter or deliver lines, I'm like, that's kind of like, can't you just pretend you're a person that needs to do that?
Well, I don't
Can't
know.
you just act your way into it?
Can't you act your way into it?
Maybe they can't do that stuff on the spot. It's like
Maybe.
their jobs is to read a script and then prepare for that
Yeah.
role. And if it's something
True.
that happens like right then, I think they're
Well, the speech is different, but you have practice time
Well,
with those when
but-
you're a presenter.
Still, like when you're diving into a role, you are like immersing yourself and memorizing the script.
Be a method
and then
actor.
you're
Pretend
trying
you're the
yeah.
host.
Fair, but you don't necessarily know. Like, it's not a guarantee that
Yeah.
you're going to be up there. So, would you want to would you want to jinx yourself by over preparing and then you don't get it? So,
Yeah, that's true.
and live is a lot more difficult.
It
than,
is. I'll give you that. Live is
having 30
nerve-
takes to get
Yeah, that's
Nerve wracking.
the right tier.
I think they're really nervous messing up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
at the Oscars, I feel like if you ever had to host the Oscars, everyone gives grief to the host. Because I feel like they're very nervous of
Yeah.
screwing
There was
up.
no
They try
host
to be
this
really,
year.
Really?
Yeah, it was like a big thing.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Kevin Hart was supposed to do it, but then there was kind of some drama, and so
And
he
he was
didn't
in an
do
ice
it.
bath.
And then he was in an ice bath with Bubba. That's
Yeah.
probably why they said we don't want you anymore.
Yeah, they tried to get Bubba, but he probably said no.
You're palling around with them NASCAR folks. You can't be on the Oscars.
Can't be on it. But yeah, I'm excited to see that. I like the ice bath stuff they're funny.
It's
I haven't
called what?
watched
Cold
it
as
yet.
balls.
Cold as balls. They sit in an ice tub.
Their
and-
balls aren't even in the water though.
So Bubba told me.
The shot I
that-
saw, it was just their feet, and I was like,
I think they eventually get in. Like that was only a little clip.
pussies.
They eventually get in. They start up there and aggressive. Wow.
So, do I have to bleep that out?
I don't know. Because have you ever had to do an ice bath? We used to have to do them when I ran track.
Yeah, I mean, I love a good ice bath, but
They're
there's that one moment where,
excruciating.
Daryl told me that it is not real ice they're putting in.
what?
Yeah.
Ryan is pulling the curtain
Yeah.
back.
Movie
Broke
magic.
it out. Boom. Yeah. Not real
What?
ice they're putting in there. It's just clear cubes.
That's a little disappointing.
I'm now. I'm not
Well,
gonna
now we're
watch
going to have
now.
to watch it and
Yeah.
see what a good actor he is.
Ooh,
whether
that's
or
a
not
good point.
he is Oscar worthy in his performance of how chilly it is. I don't think it's out yet.
No,
What are
I
you
thought
looking
they-
up?
They just did a little 30-second teaser clip.
Have you? Well, there's that show on YouTube called, I think it's Hot Ones.
I love Hot Ones.
Where they do
eat
the interview and like, see, I was hoping that would be
Is that
kind
the
of the
one
premise with the ice bath thing. It's
Yeah.
like you got to put yourself in a weird position and then answer questions.
Is that the one that Chrissy Teigen did?
Where they eat,
Where
hot,
it's like
they incrementally
increase the hotness of the wings.
of
Yeah.
the wings, and then
love
like
that
We
show.
should do that.
I've been trying to get on that show for a while.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't really like spicy stuff, so I don't know if I can make it. But I feel like once your mouth is hot, it can't get that much hotter. It probably can't.
It
but-
can. I ate this one pepper in Mexico,
Oof.
like as part of a dish, and was not expecting it to be hot, and
Yeah.
it brought me to tears. I was like pouring coconut cream like on my tongue.
Could you imagine
What?
the aftermath of
that?
eating that hot stuff? Like,
No, that's
I
gonna be
don't want.
painful.
That's really the
Yeah.
reason why I wouldn't want to do it.
yeah, like that's gotta be terrible.
I watched somebody take. I don't know if it was a ghost pepper or whatever, but they took the seeds out of it. We were eating
Seeds
dinner.
are what's hot.
Right. Well, they took the seeds out of the pepper, and then they were eating the pepper, and then they had the seeds just sort of sitting to the side of their plate, and they had some steak on there. It was at a Mexican restaurant, and swiped up the seeds, not thinking about it. Like with the steak, took the seeds, all of the
Oh,
seeds, and just
no.
went,
oh wow.
and
Lost
same
it?
thing.
Yeah.
Lost it.
day
Like there was
rumor.
the delayed reaction
Yeah.
of the realization of, oh my God, what did I just
You can
do?
actually get like burns
Yeah.
from hot peppers.
It's still fun to watch.
It's hilarious to watch.
Yeah.
It's not fun to be a part of.
No.
It's a spicy.
It's fun to watch people be in agony.
Well, I don't know how we get you on that show, but can we crowdsource?
The thing that we did, we did the droopy face thing in Daytona.
yeah.
The internet didn't fail us with that. We got pictures
yeah.
of you in the droopy face.
Where they photoshopped
so
your face.
maybe if the glass holes
Yeah.
just start tweeting the folks with hot ones and be like, hey,
there we go.
Put Ryan on.
put Robbie on. Robbie.
Been doing this show for 3 years.
3
Doesn't know my
years.
name.
I don't even know who Robbie is.
3 years.
Jesus.
I think it was Ryan on, and I took the
That happens sometimes to me.
Take words.
Just mesh.
No, it's fine. Whatever.
Look, Robbie, it's okay.
We'll get a name tag.
Robbie.
Robbie.
Hello, my name is Robbie.
Has anybody called you by the wrong name besides Chuck?
Or
Chase.
Dave. You get Dave.
Oh, you got Chase.
Oh God.
Dave.
I got called Chase twice in the matter of.
I
1
don't get
minute.
it. You guys do not look alike at all.
Oh, like 1 minute walking intros. A guy was like, he kind of came up behind me and was like, Chase, can you sign this? And he kind of like patted me on the arm, and I just looked at him, and I just kept walking. I hope he was like,
I hope he goes home and goes, Chase Elliott's such a dick.
he was a jerk to me. And then another guy, I was like, 1 minute later, still walking the intros. Chase, can you sign this hat? And I just kind of looked at him and laughed and kept walking. And his buddy was like, that's not Chase, it's Ryan. And so I signed it for his buddy. And the other guy was like, hey, Ryan, can you sign this? I said, I thought I was Chase. I kept walking. And I eventually signed it for him. I just wanted to give him a hard time. But yeah, we don't look alike at all. Like, I don't get
I don't
that.
understand it. It's pretty funny though.
And we're in Atlanta, Georgia. You should know who
It's just
Chase
like
Elliott is.
Chase Nation.
Yeah.
Were there an incrementally larger amount of Chase Elliott fans? Meaning, like, did you see more Chase swag than at
yeah.
other racetracks?
Yeah.
Really?
I think so. I mean, you see a lot everywhere, but yeah, there it's like, especially you can understand when they walk out of the intro stage,
They're like,
how loud
go
it
nuts.
gets. Yeah.
Where do you feel like your biggest amount of fans are? Your largest pool of fans?
I don't know. Usually Charlotte. Charlotte
Yeah.
gets a pretty decent amount.
I'll be interested
Pocono,
to see when you go back after having won the Roval, if
Maybe.
they're extra loud
maybe.
at intros for
Extra
you.
pumped. Yeah.
Do you ever, like, when you're going out and there's like two of you going out at the same time, do you ever
Me-
judge whose
Like-
cheers were louder? Like in Daytona, you
Oh,
and Bubba
in
walked out at
pairs.
the same time. You're paired up.
Oh yeah. Bubba got a lot.
Yeah.
At Daytona, he got more than I did because we walked out together. So they announced Bubba first, and then me, and Bubba's got a
Did you
lot.
save that picture? Because they have photogs that take that picture at intros. Because
Oh,
don't you stand by the trophy?
Yeah,
Isn't
we
the
do.
Harley J. Earls trophy out there?
There should be a lot of photographers. I haven't seen any of it. If any photographers out there have a photo of me,
Bubba
and
probably
by
has it
the
hanging
trophy.
over his mantle.
Yeah,
It's what he looks at every night before he goes to bed.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Touches it.
Yeah,
That's
on the
right.
It's
on the ceiling.
Yeah. It's actually placed on a mirror. Like he's put that on a mirror.
Well, that's weird. So strange.
He's actually, yeah, I'm good. And then when he sleeps in the bed, his face
like
is
it's
cut out up
reflected.
top, and so his face is up there. That'd be good.
That actually would be funny.
It'd be a little weird, but it'd be funny.
I don't know how Amanda would think what she would think of that. But
I don't know.
Look up and see.
Maybe my face is cut out and her face is on. She's like, honey, We
You're
were
in a fire
standing
suit.
at the. We were standing at the.
Look, we were together. We
At
were
the trophy
here.
Put
together.
the trophy together.
And he edited out my name on my belt.
Yeah.
Had Amanda's
That's the
name.
other thing I don't understand when people mistake you because your name is literally
Well,
on your person.
I mean, hopefully they're not looking there though.
I don't know. I mean,
That's why I've wanted to
Hey,
split.
how you doing?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Eyes are up here, buddy.
Oh, I know.
I wish everybody had to wear their name somewhere on them. It would be
Yeah.
a lot easier to
Yeah.
get through life.
I liked when they had their name up
Right
here.
up here.
Yeah.
I liked that too.
I wish we could still do that, but there's so much stuff up there nowadays.
You should just
Can't
you
do
should
it.
try and switch it so you can have all the little logos on your belt.
Yeah, but then TV wouldn't see it.
Get sponsored by some office chain that makes the stickers that say "Hello, my name is."
That's a great
Oh,
idea.
that'd be
And then
hilarious.
that could be a contingency
Yeah.
match up there.
That'd be
That
cool.
is actually phenomenal. Oh, 3M. Whoever had 3M. Doesn't Chase have 3M still?
Yeah,
A little?
I think so. I
They
don't
should
know.
do that.
Maybe not.
And because I think they probably make those. 3M makes everything.
That'd be neat. Yeah, that'd be funny. I want to get for our Wrangler car this year. Hey, Corey LaJoy's outside.
Corey, tell them to come in.
And Daryl
Or
Mott.
not. That's fine.
They've got their podcast.
I want for my. I forgot their podcast.
Yeah, that's the rivals now.
copying.
They
our-
Stay out there.
copying
they
our
kind of
podcast.
took our model.
Yeah.
You mean,
It's
Oh,
all
here he
right.
comes.
he's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
in
Come
now.
on in,
Oh, okay.
Corey.
We were just talking about how you guys stole our podcast and pretty much doing that.
They want, yeah.
The format. Here, you can borrow.
Just talk into the microphone right here.
I think we're more like we can just help build the whole platform.
Right.
And
That's
just
good.
coattail ride off you guys
Yeah.
for Sunday money.
For Sunday money.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. That sucked for you the other day.
It happens.
Oh, yeah, we
You're
talked about
you're
that.
strolling.
Yeah, we were all right. But
Keep up the good work.
hey, you too, man. You had a
Thanks,
good
out there.
you had a good run going. Your car looked great as normal.
How's
we had a
your
good
how's your
practice
face?
Session. Problem is, we can only run good for one lap. The other 40 of the run, we were absolutely atrocious. So we just need to work on the back end of those 39 laps. And we'll be
You're getting there.
Do people ask how your
I mean-
face is now instead of how's your car? Like after
Well, I
practice,
just
they're like, how's your
posted I
face?
posted an Instagram story on. I was at the dentist getting like fluoride treatment.
Oh, yeah.
I posted it, and I had at least 10 people say, "Are you getting your teeth fixed up from this weekend, or what? You busted her up." So
Or you like,
there's
good joke.
puns galore.
Oh, puns galore.
I'll let y'all get back to it. Have
Well,
a great
thanks
day.
for stopping
Hey,
by.
have a great day.
Thank you, NASCAR's
See ya.
Corey LaJoy, for joining us here on the
NASCAR's
Best Case
Corey
Motion.
LaJoy.
All right.
He does have a good beard.
One of the
and good
best
hair.
beards in the garage.
The best
right there.
beard, not one of the best.
The.
You're rivaling.
Yeah. Oh, I don't drive, so
He's got the best
But if
driving
I'm in the
beard.
garage,
Yeah.
he's in the garage on a regular basis.
Right.
I'm occasionally in the garage, so I would say,
Yeah.
yeah, best beard.
But going back to fire suits,
Yeah.
I want our Wrangler suit this year to just be like something amazing. Like
Do
you know,
something like make it look like
Wrangler
a evil
jeans.
Knievel suit or something.
Yeah, and then like a big Wrangler belt with a big belt buckle on it. Like
And then
that would
like
be awesome.
One of the Wrangler shirts.
Like the shirts that
with
it's
the
embroidered,
cowboy
like
shirts.
the
Yeah.
old
Yeah.
school.
That'd be awesome.
Do it.
Well, they did that a while ago for the Olympics with the snowboard team. Like Burton had like jeans. They looked like jeans, but it was
Whatever
clearly,
material.
and then like a plaid shirt on top. So
Yeah, that's awesome.
I think
I
you
want to
should-
do something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Like,
Do it.
did you see the Red Bull F1 team when they went to Austin last year? They did like a cowboy
Chaps.
fire
Did it look
suit.
like chaps?
No, they just did like cowboy boots with the jeans tucked in them, and then they had like a button-up shirt and like a vest.
That's fun.
Oh, it was hilarious. Like it was the coolest thing ever.
well, you'd have to get like special driving shoes too that like look like
boots.
boots or
Oh, I have though. I have some leather-looking shoes.
okay.
Pretty great, but let's work on it.
Have you
old
spoken
school,
with him?
No.
All right. Well,
This is just wishful thinking.
first step.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
glass holes. Tweet Wrangler and say,
Yeah.
hey, we want to see this.
And Penske. Tweet
And
regular and Penske.
Penske. Yeah.
Penske.
At both of them.
Adam.
At Wrangler, at Penske, jeans and a cowboy shirt, fire suit.
Maybe we'll just go all denim. Just all denim looking.
That'd be fun. Like
Fire
a
suit.
Canadian tuxedo.
That would be awesome.
North Canada,
Bahamas.
East Canada.
I don't know
which
what
part of
all the
Canada?
Canadas. Where did the Canadian tuxedo originate from? I don't know
think it
because I
was-
don't know my Canadian geography.
Just that big piece of land up there, all of Canada.
Probably Quebec, because I feel like denim tuxedo is a very French thing.
Is
You
it?
think so?
I feel like the French love a good pair of jeans. I feel like
I don't know about that.
What
just-
France have you visited?
the one where they just smoke cigarettes and lounge around in berets.
Usually they're in like black cigarette pants with like a black and white striped shirt and like a little scarf around their neck and a beret.
Beret.
About
You are thinking of the wrong France.
How to wear jeans like a Parisian on a website. So
Because they would be black jeans probably.
Black jeans.
I don't know.
I feel like I like picture like beatniks.
I don't feel like Paris is like all denim. I just don't.
Like I would
see
not
that.
equate
They wear it
France
ironically,
with
maybe.
denim at all.
Ironically,
But what about French Canadians? There's a difference between a French Canadian because they come from the fur trapper heritage.
I feel like just
of the-
full-blooded Canadians, like up north, denim, thick denim.
Like
See,
what do you
I
call
I
like
feel like
what
it's
do you
the
call the
guys that
middle
wear
of
the fur
Canada?
trappers.
Like we have the
Fur
Midwest.
that like evolved into just plain denim,
Right.
Because like you can't really walk around wearing like a bison skin coat
All
and like
day
a
long.
beaver pelt hat.
I don't know. Did
you
you
gotta
see
switch
the
to denim.
Did you
It's
see the
rugged.
Revenant?
It's-
I know that didn't happen in Canada, but none of them were in jeans. I don't feel like.
But that
that
was
was based in,
before.
like,
That
the
was before
1700s, wasn't it?
jeans. Like jeans
know.
were invented
Yeah.
in the mid 19th century.
Yeah, denim was not a
Yeah.
thing. The Revenant. That happened in like 1700s.
They were still like skinning beavers and making chaps out of them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Stitching that together.
Yeah. What if that made a comeback?
Denim. Oh wait, sorry. Beaver chaps.
Beaver pelts.
Beaver pelts.
Beaver pelts
All day long.
I got a buddy who's a trapper down east, man. I can
Yeah.
get you some pelts if you need them.
Oh yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
I like your beaver pelts. It's very strange.
I like your pelt.
But it is a waterproof material as well.
Beaver
So,
pelt.
yeah.
Really?
Is there
Because the
is a beaver
beaver
pelt really oily?
Goes into the water.
Right.
and
Well, the
Is
fur
there-
is.
Yeah.
Well, the fur, but as long as
If you
you're,
leave
like,
the fur
wrapped up.
on, is
I would think though
Right.
after it's been taken off of the animal, skin from the animal, it no longer has the biological functions to make it waterproof because I would think that's like hormones and like body oil and stuff that's being pumped out.
maybe they do a thing where they oil the pelt.
Maybe they
You
do.
do have pelt oil.
Yeah.
It's like why do you? They have the leather boots. They have
Yeah,
polish
that
for them.
stuff always smells so bad.
Well, yeah, hey.
Now I will.
Do you ever go to the shoe polish guy? Like at the airport?
No.
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 I'm always surprised that they still have those.
Shine your shoes for you. No, yeah, I see business guys like
All the
they're
time,
just
still
passing
doing
time,
it.
just reading the newspaper, and the guys
It just I don't know why it's still
Shine 'em.
surprising me that people.
at the airport. You never see them anywhere else.
I was at a convention and they had one, but it was like a business kind of
And
convention.
in Uptown Charlotte, there's a couple of shoe shine
Really?
stations. Yeah, that are still operational.
I like it.
In Latta Arcade, there is one there. It's like up on the little thing, and
Mm-hmm.
it's made of rich mahogany.
Right.
It'd be cool to have like a repurposed shoe shine like settee. I don't know what you want to call it. Like the actual structure, like the furniture, like in your house. Feel like really tall ceilings and a good open space, and have
Would
that
you
like
actually just sit on that, or would it just
Yeah.
be like observational? It's like
no, it'd be
I feel like
super
you're
dope.
excited about it now, but once you got it, you might sit on it like twice.
Yeah.
And be like,
and then
It's-
that'll be where
it's
Otis
uncomfortable.
will go hang out on top of the
the dog.
shoe
It would give
shine
him a
settee-
good. It would
settee.
give him a good vantage point for a neighborhood watch. He likes to
There you
sit
go.
by the window and do neighborhood watch.
Does he actually like alert anyone to anything, or is it just a,
When he sees some stuff he doesn't like, it's like a like a little growl. So yeah,
yeah.
Oh, to your point about the beaver pelt losing its water repellentness.
Yes.
It does after time. I have worn a beaver hat that
Thank you
lost
for-
the water came through.
I
and
like how
dripped
you had
on
to
my
like
face.
wait to say I was right. Like you couldn't just come right out and say you're right. You had to
gotta-
like buffer it with
because
some time.
we've already lost some fans by that point. So like the ones like I don't want them to know you were right.
That's true. They were like,
What do the fans want us to talk about?
Beaver
I don't know. I mean, do you want to talk about PETA?
PETA
Speaking of beaver pelts and all that. I mean, did you see? Like,
That's really what you went with? Maybe probably because it was just first on the list.
well, it was, but
Go for it.
also we were talking
about
about
beaver,
animals
yeah.
and beavers.
And skinning them, which
Yeah.
PETA would not approve of.
Did you see that they want you to change some of the things that you say, some of the phrases?
Really? Like what?
Like kill two birds with one stone.
Oh,
Say feed two birds with one scone.
Oh my God.
Or be the guinea pig, be the test tube.
That's a bunch of horse shit. Do they want to change that too?
Or no, they want to change beat a dead horse to feed a fed horse.
everyone is so.
My favorite though,
We're going to confuse all the millennials out there.
is bring home the bacon. They want to change to bring home the bagels.
Ew. So they're
Not
vegan.
everybody likes.
No.
What
about the gluten people?
Is everybody a part of PETA vegan? I'm guessing.
I would imagine. I mean, if not, like
I would
gotta be, like,
imagine.
really
Or
aggressive.
at least vegetarian.
yeah.
So they don't care about fish.
A vegetarian eats fish.
Yeah, what about
believe so.
shooting fish in a barrel? They
No, a
didn't put that one
vegetarian
on
does
there.
not eat fish.
You sure about
a
that?
pescatarian.
Pescatarians. do.
Ah.
Yes.
A vegetarian will eat eggs and dairy.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you're just milking. You just want milk from the
you
cow.
want all
right?
of the. Ugh.
You're just
Ugh.
and you want the period eggs from the chicken.
Yes.
Gross.
You had to bring that back up.
I did. Every time I hear it, I eat bacon. I eat eggs almost every morning.
They're so
it really
delicious.
doesn't bother me. It's they're too good not to.
Not to eat them.
Bacon and eggs every morning, man. It's good stuff.
Well, another thing we could talk about, and we are, this is 4 episodes into the season this year?
Is there 4th? Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
3 or 4, yeah.
There's a topic that I don't think we have touched on at all.
Ever?
No, not ever. I mean,
this
this
year?
season.
I think I know where
Oh.
you're going.
It's like a topic that makes this show.
Yeah. Feces.
Poop?
Poop.
Yeah.
When was the last time we talked about feces?
I thought we were doing good for a while, but
Yeah.
we got to give the people what they want.
Right.
And
Because you said, what do the people want to talk about? And
right.
Poop.
So you want to go to the toilet paper thing?
we could go there.
Poop is
Or we
just
could
fun
just
to say.
randomly just say
We could
poop.
go there. Do you fold or scrunch your toilet paper?
I don't know, that popped up somewhere
I think it
in
depends.
a debate.
It depends on the type of toilet paper.
Yeah, the type of toilet paper or how much of a hurry you're in.
How much of
Mess you've
cleaning you're going to be doing?
I feel like everyone does extensive cleaning. At
made.
least
Like a post-hangover, like are you folding or scrunching?
I fold
I just
the
want to go back to bed. I don't know.
I fold the toilet paper when it's very plush, like when it's very soft, and I tend to fold it. Now, if I'm in a public restroom and that's basically sandpaper that you're using, for some reason I scrunch.
John Wayne toilet paper.
Sometimes I do both. I'll do a fold and then a scrunch.
Huh. Interesting.
Does anybody not do either? Just like
I tear off a triangle off of the one, like the top corner of it, and that's all I use, because I'm clean like
Right.
that. Yeah,
Yeah, you're just ghost shitting all
yeah.
day.
It's like everyone is just clean.
have you ever used not enough toilet paper accidentally? You could say it.
No,
just
yeah,
say
yeah.
you washed your hands afterwards.
Well, yeah.
What do you mean not?
Wait, have you ever gotten
Like
Poop on your hands.
you got poop hands, Ron? Poop. I got him. That got him.
I feel like at some point you accidentally get a little bit like on your finger, but obviously,
like the tip of your finger.
no, just
Go
like
in there
the
and it's like
side of
this
your
little-
finger. Like it
You accidentally swiped
Yeah, you
incorrectly.
swiped right.
it covered more area than you thought it was going to.
You
and
swiped right
Surface
on poop.
area of the.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everyone's done it at some point
Yeah.
on accident. It's not like you're just wiping your hand down there. But
Scooping it out with your hand.
actually,
Ew.
we had the group I went to Hawaii with. There was 8 of us. We had a big debate of how you wipe. Where do you wipe? How do you wipe? Not where do you wipe, but how do
Like
you
front to
On my
back, back to
thigh.
like
front.
front to back? Are you sitting scrunched over when you're wiping? Like, it was a big
you
debate.
stand up.
What was the consensus? Was there a consensus in this
Of
debate?
why this got brought up?
No. What was the consensus of like what people did?
It was all over the board.
Oh, really?
Like there was 4 guys there, four guys there, and all 4 of us, 5 guys,
Had
all
different
5 of
methods?
us had different methods in some way, whether front to back, standing, sitting, all that stuff. Yeah,
Do you like perch one leg up, like cock one up to the side, and just sort of?
there was one front to backer who did it, who finished sitting down. There was one front to backer who finished standing up. There
Ooh,
was one
standing up
back,
seems like a
there was
bad
one
move.
back to front, which I don't know how you do that.
Back to front is not
No,
sanitary.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like it's less sanitary for
A female. For sure.
Oh, it's less than
For both.
It's
For
still
both
less-
genders.
If you're going down, like,
Okay, if you're going down the sanitation rating, if you're grading it,
Well,
like
I mean,
a
you're
fast
going to
food
hit the
restaurant,
balls if you're a dude doing it, right?
what I'm saying, yes.
then you just got to have good ball control.
we know what
You got to have good ball
Chuck,
control.
what
Chuck
Chuck is.
is
No.
basically telling us that he is a back to fronter.
Just
You
mush it.
dirty,
I go
dirty
front to
man.
back. I go front to back.
Okay.
But every now and
You're
then,
making an
it's
argument.
like running a clean patch down to make sure that you're good.
What?
Like when you're cleaning a gun, you run a patch down to make sure it's clean.
So you're going back to front?
Just a clean
What
pass.
happens if you accidentally didn't get everything the first time and now you've got poop on your
What I'm
balls?
Then you take a shower. It's like what happens when you actually get poop on your hands, Kim?
You wash them.
Wash your
Right.
hands.
So, you know.
Man, that's actually really
Dude,
rolling the dice there.
It was a big
Chuck.
debate. For
I like to live
days.
dangerously.
I also have to
These
argue with
days.
the person who stands up to wipe because I feel
Yeah.
like there's a certain amount of
No. Okay, you just don't go
surface area that's exposed when you're sitting.
You just don't go from prone to standing. You can. There's like that in between. Where you,
I would think though when you stand, the cheeks might come back closer together, and then you've got
well, if you stand all the way up, yeah.
poop in places that it wasn't
Just
before.
smearing.
I think it all boils down to like who taught you.
No one taught me. I feel like you teach
No
yourself.
one. You really think you
Can
teach
we
yourself how
dial
to
in?
wipe?
Can we phone a friend, Lisa?
Lisa, did I?
Because
I'm maybe back in the day. I don't know. When does a child learn to use the toilet?
I have a very distinct memory of my grandmother trying to teach me how to fold toilet paper. She was very proper, very British. So like she folded it meticulously before she wiped.
And she taught you this?
I remember
Like
her,
origami? Are you making swans to wipe?
I mean, this
your
was
butt?
like probably like, when I guess that I don't know what age you are, 3-ish, when you're in that.
Which I have another topic. It's kind of the
It's
same
like
thing.
2.5, 3, where you're really getting that down.
Yeah. Well, I read a really
Right.
interesting article. It was kind of a research article about how people used to be potty trained way earlier before disposable diapers.
Right.
Like 1.5.
Yeah.
I bet. Yeah, I mean,
1.5, and you're just going to the bathroom by
the
yourself.
parents get tired. They're like,
It was because of lazy parents. Like,
well, yeah. I mean,
and
well,
disposable.
not lazy
well, disposable
parents,
diapers are. They didn't have a necessity to have to teach them.
but- well, okay. So you're saying back in the day before disposable diapers were a thing, they would
They
get potty
potty
trained a
trained
lot
way earlier.
Yeah, because the parents were tired of them just shitting in their
Cloth,
normal,
and then
in
they
their
had to
normal
do
pants. Yeah.
cloth diapers, and you had to do a lot more laundry. It's
Yeah.
like a legitimate thing.
Yeah.
Well,
Kind of very interesting.
Well, and you also didn't have toilet paper like you have now.
I don't
That
think.
is
Yeah, a
true
leaf,
as well. You had a
Corn.
wet,
corn.
you had a
Corn cup,
wet
yeah.
wipe, like a cloth. Do you just
Newspaper.
carry? Do people just carry like cloths with them to use the restroom?
People did a lot of reading of newspaper and would just
Newspapers.
shoot.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Like
Hopefully there's-
handkerchiefs. They might be
Yeah.
two uses of a handkerchief.
I wonder if there was any like
disgusting.
print transfer
I also feel like there's
Using
some
newspaper?
cultures that actually use their hand.
and then wash them.
Yeah, but like if you go to shake hands with the right hand, that's actually considered to be a
Like a
what's the one? It's offensive
offensive.
because that's the hand that people use.
Really?
So you wave more instead of actually going in for the handshake
Wow.
because
interesting.
you're scooping out with the right hand and flinging it down. The,
Ew. What if you're left-handed?
well, left-handed is
A
the
good
wrong
joke,
handed.
a good like secret joke would be if you use the opposite hand
Yeah.
of most of the
the
population,
stranger.
and then you're shaking people's
yeah.
hands with your poop hand.
Gross. You ever gotten like a left handshake? Like your right hand is free, the
Yeah.
other person's right hand is free, and they come up to you with the left.
Yeah,
hand.
but it's usually not like a full shake. It's like one of these like, hey,
no.
I hate those.
No, like dead fish.
Yeah, well, yeah, but whenever I've gotten a left hand to be shake,
Yeah.
it always is just. It's not like a formal. It's like a.
Yeah. Like if yeah,
a dainty little.
I mean, a person has like a broken right arm.
I
then
pride myself in a firm handshake.
Me too. I like to dead fish people sometimes though, only if I know them
Yeah.
very well. I'm not gonna dead fish a
I-
stranger.
I judge hard
Do you
when
lock
somebody
eyes
dead,
when you
fishes me.
handshake?
Yeah.
Are you like
Oh, yeah.
hitting
Yeah,
there and
yeah.
lock eyes.
Kim Coon? Damn glad to meet you.
Do you ever do the second hand?
No,
Sometimes.
I don't because I don't like to really like. Yeah,
Touch people?
Yeah.
Well, if it's like a complete stranger, I'm
Yeah.
not gonna second hand it. But
No.
you know,
And if I
it's someone
second
I
hand,
kinda
I'm not
know.
going like forearm. If I'm gonna use my second hand,
cupping
You're
the
bringing
other
in for
hand.
a
I'll
full
do that,
hug?
or I'm gonna bring it in for the.
Right, the full thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
You ever handshake and then hand on the shoulder? You know?
Yeah. I had someone ask me this weekend, like, how do you know that you're gonna go in for the bro hug?
The bro hug.
And it's like you don't know.
Do you make eye contact? Like
Until, like,
it's
that
like
moment of
almost like
contact.
a kiss.
Well, I feel like
there's
if
an
If
understanding.
you shake hands normally,
Yeah.
you can't do it with this hand.
Do you need my
If you
hand?
shake hands normally like this, you're not going to go for the bro hug.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can trick you. You go like this, and it changes to
Oh,
this,
Yeah.
and then
you
it's
can
a-
go
Right.
for the hug. But if you
Do you
start
ever
with
do-
that, you're hugging.
Do
it
you
out.
ever do
For
the
those
bro
of you listening,
do you ever do
he's cocking the thumb around.
Yeah.
And
Do you
getting
ever do
like
the bro hug with somebody not transitioning to this? Like it's just
It's
this.
weird because
Yeah.
you're like this. and
You're
it's
like,
a little
I don't
strange.
know if I should hug you.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
But I like the normal handshake, switching it to a
Yeah.
bro, and then maybe a little hug
Little-
at the
little
end.
tap.
Have you ever
Yeah,
had? I have it happen all the time where I go for a handshake and the person goes for a hug. I'm like,
yeah.
oh, hi.
Do you ever have someone do the turkey to you? Or like
Yeah,
you
I've
go for the
recently,
handshake and
I've recently
fist
been
to
told
hand,
though
yeah.
it's
And then you can-
a tractor hitch is also what it's called, not just
Trailer hitch?
a trailer hitch. That's what I was.
Docking.
Is also another is also another name for a turkey.
Is that what it's called?
what docking
I
is
like
another name for
like
turkey?
doing. This is one of my favorites. I like grabbing them outside of their head like that. That's a funny one.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
I don't know when.
that's
or
a
to
really
who.
funny one. I enjoy doing that one. It's about the only one I enjoy doing. Your boyfriend likes to do the tickler.
Yeah, he puts a little finger in there
Like
He
the
likes
little
to tickle. Yeah.
in the middle.
It's very
Yeah.
weird.
tickle in the middle.
He does that every time I see him, and I
Little
haven't
flick and
learned.
tickle. Every time.
I'm gonna defend against it one of these days. I'm just gonna squeeze really hard so he can't get that.
You should
finger
put like
in there.
spikes, line your hand with spikes or something.
That'd be good.
Razor blades.
Prick his finger.
Haha, gotcha.
Yeah, that'd be funny. A little tack in there.
Well,
Yeah, he likes to do that.
Handshakes. It's funny.
handshakes and poops. That's what the show's about.
The
Handshaking.
poop discussion was actually legitimate and
Well-
a good
And I like burying it in the podcast. I'm not like
burying it.
Yeah, burying the poop
that
talk in
that
the podcast.
way, the only
so-
true listeners
yeah,
make
we'll
it
get
this
that.
far.
Yeah.
You know, because we're almost out of time.
Yeah, we're getting close to the time when I'm going to hit the music, and we're
Yeah.
gonna, that minute and 38 seconds that music
I
lasts.
gotta make
What
sure my
kind
house
of
doesn't burn
calendar?
down.
I'm being super nosy. Are you shooting? Are you gonna? Is there
shooting
gonna be a Chuck Bush calendar?
Sorry, that is the shoot calendar meeting. So not the calendar shoot meeting.
I
So
wish it
basi-
was a Chuck calendar.
I wish there was a Chuck calendar.
12 months of Chuck.
Yes.
Just leaning here like, hey.
And
We
all
should do
your-
a
you
glass
doing?
case calendar. I
and
don't
your
know.
Civil War attire and everything like that. That'd be amazing. And
Each month is a different era.
You could be Santa Claus for December.
Yeah.
That'd be so fun.
Different era.
What is that face for? And for March, you could be a leprechaun. No,
big to be a leprechaun.
What about February? You could be Cupid
Oh, that'd be amazing.
with just the little like white diaper
Get you a
thing.
little diaper and we'll get you a little
We
bow.
have so many ideas.
You know what? Because you have all these ideas, I'm going to play the music.
Or maybe we'll just do it your war piece in January. Boom, it's like you just all serious, and then each month you lose one piece of clothing.
Ooh,
and then
this
at
is
the
like a
end,
strip calendar.
You're just in your like fur underwear.
Like a
with Santa.
striptease calendar.
Like a Santa thong.
That's actually a brilliant idea.
little Santa hat. Yeah.
And
But it's the
the
same pose,
last
like you're standing there with your gun, all serious.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't use to smile back then. Just one piece of clothing comes off every month. That'd be hilarious.
genius.
We come up with ideas on this show. That's what we're about.
Who wants a Chuck calendar?
I would buy it. I'd hang out.
I'd hang it up just so I could stare at myself for
In
12 months.
my room.
Yeah. Like, hey, man, how you doing?
Can't wait to see
to
what
see him.
clothing he loses next.
They should do. Why don't they do a driver calendar? I know we're about to go, but like like a fireman's calendar where it's like, ooh, the hot fireman of
don't think
station number
I
9.
don't think you'll get that ever. I don't think any drivers would do that.
I think it would be hilarious.
That'd be fun.
It'd be
not
funny.
Like, not like a sexy fireman. Like,
But like a play on that though, where it's like almost like comical, where you have like your fire suit and it's like unzipped, but you're not wearing like undergear.
yeah, I might.
Staring at a wrench like, what does this wrench do? I don't know.
Just way too big, like
Yeah.
an 1 3/4 wrench.
With a small,
Like, what if you get a tighten with that?
What month would you want to be?
I don't know. I'd like to be December. My birthday's in December.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I would like. I
It's
think it'd be
gonna
fun
be
to
May.
do
Who
the-
else would be in the calendar? Because there's a lot of drivers and there's only 12 months.
We've
Or
got
would you
about 10
pair them
seconds.
up?
I think
10 seconds.
I don't know. We'll figure that out. Tune
Paul
in next
Menard.
week.
Rate and review, iTunes.
He could do December. He's got the big beard.
He does.
He could
And
do
Newman has no neck, so that'd be fun.